corporate leader to CEO of my own project management consultancy. It's safe to say I turned my dream into a reality. I'm Nicole Jones, entrepreneur, wife, and mom, making the necessary effort to live a fulfilled life. After a lot of planning, I carefully crafted my retirement from corporate America. This is my life as a consultant. Riddle me this, Batman. Who told three Black women they have the audacity to show up at Apple on the heels of Black History Month and during International Women's Month? God did. That's the answer. If you recall from the previous episode, I got a special invite to Apple with amazing friends, Dr. Sarita Bond. She's a global project manager at Apple, and Aisha Watkins. She's the CEO and founder of Women of Project Management. Our journey here begins in the Atlanta airport. We had time to spare at our gate, so we stopped to get a bite. Within a few hours, we made our way to Los Angeles and we got to our hotel, and at check-in, we received a champagne welcome. I mean, I live for this type of treatment. One thing about me is that I really like nice things. And in order for me to continue to receive these nice things in abundance, I have to show up for myself and for my business. So the PM Suite is a result of following a gift God gave me. That means I have to consistently work smart, provide my clients with quality work. The rewards of nurturing this gift exceeds my expectations every single time. And because I know how much I am being blessed with this responsibility, I have enough to pour into others. The PM Boss Academy is an intentional effort to support other corporate professionals to generate an additional stream of income or start a new path as a full-time consultant like myself. This 6-module course outlines the process to step into your own venture from someone who has done it successfully. Commuting to work multiple days out of the week in Atlanta traffic to only sit in a cubicle while the rest of my team was either remote or international was deflating. I felt like it was like a waste of time and energy. I felt like I could have accomplished so much more under different circumstances. This led me to feeling unfulfilled at work. I know how I operate when it comes to my work, so I could tell that I wasn't really enjoying it like I used to. So ultimately, work from home was adopted, but mentally, I had already checked out. I still showed up for my team. The practice of project management was still a passion. I just felt stifled, if that makes sense. To now be able to continue to do what I love from anywhere with my business is so freeing. I get to see the sunset in Santa Monica. Something as simple and pure as a sunset makes me appreciate my hard work. That first night, we just pretty much, get settled in, recouped, regrouped, chatted, laughed, ate good, drank good. We were literally right off of the beach. If you're familiar with the Santa Monica area, we were at Shutters on the Beach for dinner. The food was amazing, and I'm a Prosecco girl, so wherever I go, I have to have a Prosecco because, why not? On top of this amazing experience, Aisha surprised Sarita and I with a wellness box. We are all moms, and champions in our own respective areas. So, as much as this is a historic moment at Apple, this is also a girls' trip, a mom's trip, to simply take a beat for ourselves. So, this gift was so appreciated. I love it. So now this is the big day of the event. Mind you, I had a wardrobe malfunction literally right before I left out the door. So you'll see later I had to go for the more relaxed, floaty look with my dress. I also had a really productive client call before we left. I had to gather some project artifacts so I can begin to pull together and develop a solid project plan. So this is me having that call, going over materials, making sure I have all the documentation to help pull forward a healthy, sustainable project. It was really good. We left with some good action items and everything is going well. If you watched the last episode, you remember I went to a discussion, a talk, and the speaker actually mentioned have the audacity to take up space. And let me tell you, that's exactly what we did at Apple. That's exactly what we did. The discussion topic was called A Force Together. My girls led the discussion in front of a theater and Apple amongst all the amazing talent within the company. The discussion, the questions, the synergy in the room was just palpable. Like, it felt as though I was living in someone else's reality, if I had to be honest. My gratitude level, like leading up to this, being in the moment and after, was through the roof. When I think about my journey with the PMC, never could I have imagined it would take me to Apple, nor would it mean I'd be able to share in this experience with two brilliant leaders and friends. So this moment at Apple, supporting soul-fulfilling friends, was an honor. I literally got to hype them up in the hallways of Apple. Like, what? This is just an amazing moment. The final takeaway from this fireside chat was this was simply a prelude to the Women of Project Management Conference. Both of these ladies and myself and many other professional women in the industry are making our way to New Orleans. I am taking that level of support and pouring into someone else by investing in a ticket, not only a ticket, a VIP ticket to the Women of Project Management Conference, and you will have access to the PM Boss Academy course. So this Standing in Your Power giveaway ends on March 31st. Enter to win today before the doors close. The next morning, Aisha and I took a little trip to Malibu, which was just less than an hour from where we were located. Had breakfast there, looked over the mountains, looked at the ocean, listened to the waves. It was just fascinating and a great way to end the trip before we had to head back to the airport and catch our flight. I so appreciate the pause that being in the air forces you to do. It allows you to reflect, it allows you to process, it allows you to think, it allows you to tap into maybe some of those thoughts and ideas that you couldn't quite grasp because you were so busy with everyday hustle. What also helped on this particular flight, the Wi-Fi wasn't working, so I wasn't also saturated with a whole bunch of distractions. I was able to do some offline work, so I was able to type up a few emails and just have it ready to prepare to send once I did get Wi-Fi again. But overall, just having this moment to pause, reflect, and just appreciate what we just experienced. We also had a really great flight attendant. It was an older Black woman, and she just shared how proud of us she was. And she was just smitten with the both of us traveling together. And then we shared what we were there for or what we were coming back from. And she was just super proud of us. She just really spoke life and positivity into me, and of course as a reflection of my friend as well. And it was just a really good conversation, short conversation, but it was just so beautiful and allowed me to reflect on the goodness of life, and that even a complete stranger could see the glow that we had. It was just infectious, and they were just simply happy because we were happy. Got to watch 2 whole movies on the plane. And I emphasize that because if you're a mom, you know. If you know, you know that getting in a movie anywhere, at home, at the movies, whatever, is a task. So being able, and movies nowadays are like 2 hours long plus. So the fact that I was able to do that is just amazing. So I was able to catch Wonka and The Creator, 2 totally different ends of the spectrum, but they were really good. Wonka, it was pretty good. I wouldn't say I was like a super fan. I feel like the original is just the best version. The Creator was very interesting. If you've watched any of those, both of those, let me know in the comments which one did you like, why did you like it. The Creator I really liked. I love that futuristic sci-fi movies, and it was just a really good creative way and an interesting spin on the situation. So it was just really good. We made it back home safely. I am still on cloud 9 on what we just experienced. Continue to follow me, continue to leave your comments. I definitely appreciate them. And if you are not already, be sure to subscribe. If you like this video, be sure to like, and I will see you on the next episode.